Dropped a bill on the counter to cover the training sessions. Pizza, beer, some really cheesy action flick. Bailey whimpered, begging to be released. Faith knew the feeling. Last summer, she'd watched Carter chop firewood on his back lawn, shirtless and sweating. It took every ounce of willpower she had not to rub her hands over his glistening muscles as he moved and flexed. She'd actually whimpered aloud, and thought he'd heard her as he paused and turned her way. What would he look like in his wolf form? She wondered for the umpteenth time. Although they often talked about Seattle Wolfpack business, their alpha, and other mutual wolf friends in the pack, they'd never shifted in front of each other. His hair would probably be dark and slick, but would his body be just as massive as it was in human form? Would he exude an overwhelming sense of power? Did he ever wonder about her wolf form? He'd certainly never let on. Boy, you really know what a woman wants. Faith smirked as she imagined him shirtless and wielding an axe. I don't have anything better to do on a Friday night than check out Jackie Chan. Truth be told, action films weren't her favorite, and Jackie Chan needed to hop on the fast track to a retirement home. But for the last year or so, every Friday night, Carter had hiked the half-mile from his cabin to hers, and they'd had action movie marathons. It was always platonic, usually ending around midnight with Carter walking home and Faith going to bed alone. No matter how much Faith wanted Carter to make a move, he wouldn't. She mentally snorted. Why would he? She wasn't his type, not by a long shot. The women he dated were tall, blonde Kate Upton lookalikes, every guy's fantasy. Faith, on the other hand, was the exact opposite. 5'3", size 12, brunette, and with a nasty scar running down the side of her neck. You sure I'm not taking up too much of your time? Carter leaned over the counter and nailed her with a smoldering glance that warmed her cheeks. I hate to monopolize your Fridays. She shrugged. I don't mind. What else would I be doing? Waxing my legs? Washing my hair? She flipped the ends. That's not me. But if you come over early, we can give each other facials. You should give lessons on how to be the type of woman every man wants. He was such a flirt. Knock it off. He really shouldn't joke with her this way. It made her think things could be different between them. But if he thought she was attractive, he would have made a move by now. If he was interested, he wouldn't have wasted time dating other women. He certainly wasn't shy. I mean it. Chuckling, Carter shook his head, then headed for her fridge. You're no fuss. You don't spend hours in front of the mirror getting ready. How many times have I seen you in your sweats? She put up her hands. Let's not go there. Oh, God. She'd gotten too comfortable too soon. The last few weeks had been rough, so she'd relaxed more than usual and broke out her yoga pants. That wouldn't be happening again. That's it. That's what I've been doing wrong, he said, bending over to pull a Coke out of the fridge. I should be looking for a girl like you. She averted her gaze from his backside moments before he turned, Coke in hand. Want one? He asked. No, thanks. She shook her head. And, to be honest, you're not really my type. You yell at the television, you have holes in your socks, and you snore terribly. What? He jabbed a finger her direction. I only snored that one time when you made me watch Bridget Jones. It's a classic. No way. He popped open the soda and drank. It's like every other chick flick. Guy meets girl in some really corny way. Girl wants guy. He plays it cool until he's bashed upside the head by some crazy feeling and calls it love. Chick? She gawked. You're such a downer. All those movies are the same. You've seen one, you've seen 'em all. He licked carbonation off his lip. How could I not fall asleep? It's not only chick flicks. She planted her hands on her hips and tried not to imagine sucking the carbonation off his lip the next time he took a drink. You snored through Avatar.